Test. Okay, welcome, welcome. I think I will use some music. Where's the music? Music. Yes, projects. Project. Toho project. Okay, yeah. Anyone else? Welcome, everyone. I want to sound American. Maybe something like this. Too loud in the jaw. Okay, basically my idea. Oops. So I have begun to draw my secret comic, and the first scenes are in the city, so I think I need to draw, but also research a bit. To find the right scene things. So basically, so I want to use like thin lines, right? And I want something to be like kind of like pedestrian area. Maybe with trees or something where there are like a lot of people, right? A lot of people, and then like there are like people on the side and like telling you like come into this place or something, right? So, and the time should be something like evening, dusky. Is it dusk or even night already? I think. So I'll also like look into my picture folder if I have something that could fit to this. Let's see. Let's see. I want it to be even more pedestrian, right? Let's see. With like this here. Also crop out the like people there. You cannot see it, but like just before I copy it down, I check if I don't see any faces. Yeah, I think it should be fine. Oh, Serendip, thank you for being there. Wait, you subscribed? Thank you so much for subscribing, Serendip. And also, thank you for subscribing on Patreon. And thank you for like writing on Patreon like your wishes about like, or like ideas about like spooky month videos. I think I got inspired by a few of them, so that's nice. So we have here like some Tokyo screenshot. I will get more. Of course it should be relatively sketchy. Let's see. I like the things that I took off some streets, but the thing is, I kind of want it to be like a side view of a street, right? Where you see like the horizontal street kind of. Oh, no problem. No problem. No problem. German, but like, the thing is, I started really late, right? And I started late because I did some like travel planning things where it was like kind of like convention hotel. Oh, this is nice, maybe. Convention hotel things where it's like, oh, there's a lottery for the on-site convention hotel. And then it's like, I tried my best and then I did not make it. I did not make it at all. I tried so hard, but I got like the same error like last time, so I'm not even sure. Like, maybe it's a problem with my reaction time, probably, or it's a problem with my credit card. Like, I always like get as far like to like select the thing and pay it, and like log in with my credit card, and then it said, oh, timeout, or like not even like timeout, just like there are no remaining rooms left. But it was a bit scary, and I think it got to me, like it was like so, it was like just to like rush to do that and like trying to get there and stuff, right? It's too much for my tiny, weak fox heart. Something. Somehow we cannot paste this thing. I think that's nice. Oops, why is it so big? This is not like our angle, right? But maybe that's good for a vibe. Okay. And Serenip says, honestly, EF, so Eurofluence planning was already causing so much stress that I wonder if I'm even cut out for 2 cons a year. Yeah, that makes sense. The thing is, like, I heard like from a friend also about like Eurofluence and Nordic FuzzCon, was it? And like the prices are also relatively high. Like, of course, like with Europe, like it's always like more expensive sometimes, but it's like, I think with Japan I can make like great deals. Something like with food, of course, and yeah. I think some pictures are really great. Okay, let's continue. Which pictures could be good? Then, yeah, and it says they're the 2 most popular EU cons, I think. Honestly, crazy choice for my first con, but I'd do anything for my friends. Yeah, also like it's like the closest to like Belgium, Netherlands. Does Netherlands have a con? I'm not even sure. Like, I know there are like a few like English ones, right? Like there is Confuzzled, was it called that? Enskosia Con, I think. And I think Confused was in Birmingham. I can't remember totally though. But like, that is quite a few, right? True. I think like, at least like Germany has like Eurofluence, right? And I think like Austria, I'm not even sure. Or like Swiss, I'm not even sure. But maybe they're like together with like naming conventions, and then I know like there's one in like the Black Forest, I think. But I never have really looked much into it. I think it's basically when they like kind of like rent a cabin or something, so that's also really cool. It's kind of like camping together, renting a house for a convention. There's a Vienna one. It's nice. Tea Queen, welcome. Nice to have you here. I'm doing some research. Let's see, is this a good picture? Is this the picture where like no one is shown, right? So we have this picture. Maybe this is also good. Yeah, I think this is good, but it's again, like I should have like thought about it, and I think I will take a note when taking, like, I think next travel trip, of course, I will take more reference pictures of everything, right? But if you look at these pictures, right, they always look like into the street, right? But I want one, of course, like in a tiny street you cannot do that. But I want one that like kind of like shows like the horizontal side of the street. The good thing is, with this picture here, it was kind of like the time where the stores closed down and the really sketchy people came out. So I think that's also a good inspiration for the comic. So it's like, yeah, sketchy downtown area. I think that was Nakano, and this was somewhere on the way to Nakano. Not sure where this was. But yeah. And then, look, I love this one. Look, I cannot really use much with this, but like, Mato. Teba. Yaki? I'm not sure. So. Kote. Okay. I'm not sure. But it means, I think, chicken wings. Or maybe it's tebadon? No, tebayaki? Yeah, I think it's fun because it's like beefy, right? Yeah, right, it was instantly, I have to take a picture of this, right? Yeah, I think that was fun. I will also copy it because like, it's of course also not the angle, but I think like the vibe is also right? Like, sketchy downtown area where they advertise with muscles. So we'll save this as like background studies. Also, I didn't sleep today this much because, not like tonight much because this planning thing was stressing me out a bit. Is that a gym or a muscle bar? I think this is a place for eating chicken wings. But maybe it's both. But maybe it's like just saying like, eat more chicken to get buff. Okay. That was that. That was that. This was that. That was this. Kind of love the pictures I took. Yeah, it's definitely like I have to take more pictures. It's so useful for drawing, I think. Like I could like basically like spend a day just like being outside and taking just natural pictures. I think that would work. So let's see. I will quickly look a bit more because like there were like more scenes that were kind of okay. There's like nature. Was in nature too. That's crazy, right? I'm not sure if on my next trip I will be that much in nature. Maybe I should spend like or like plan like one day for it or something. I will definitely spend more plan more rest days, kind of. Okay, this is again a picture inside the street. I wanted like to be on the side of the street. Let's see what else is there. Nature stitches. Oh, night time. But it's got too much, right? This is like how it's called, Shibuya Square, which was like totally not my thing. This is too many people. I totally did not like that. There were so many people. But I think it's the vibe for the... It's the vibe for like the nighttime thing, right? One second. Maybe this one is good. I kind of like the ones with the car, because like the car reflects nicely. I think this one is a good one. You see it? And it looks kind of like, I'm not sure if it means like it has rained, but I like the reflection on the ground, right? I think that's really nice. Then Serendip says, your friends was so exhausting. I don't understand how many friends went there on all 4 days. Oh, right. So like the only corner was, but like for me, there was like so much like chaos going on. I cannot compare it with like exhaustion, right? Because there were a few things that got in the way. But because other things got in the way, on the first day, that was Friday, I think, I only got there, I think, in the like afternoon, so at like 15 or something. So it was shorter than other things, but I was still totally exhausted from like all the like days. Oh, that intro, welcome. Look, are you proud of me? I also like drew an Agron, but like today we're doing backgrounds for a comic that I'm totally doing. I'm making a totally cool comic. But yeah, right now I'm looking like from like my like travel pictures, if I can find a picture that's kind of like totally useful to kind of steal stuff for the background or like inspire stuff. But if not, I can also like Google some. And it's also not that deep, but it's like yeah, this is the next day. Le Québécois is here. I love painting backgrounds. Yeah, same. I love backgrounds. I love backgrounds and extremely beefy, sweaty muscles. And it's like the two things that I love to draw. And I think it's a bit obvious. But yeah, that's what I like. Oh, I love the pictures. And look at the emotes. Okay, let's see. The thing is, I don't want to... Like, No, wait a second, this could be dangerous. Okay, let's continue. What else is there? Oh, those crazy colors. Oh, there's a night scene again. That's kind of good. But it's also... like, everyone is wearing black jackets in winter. It's so crazy. Like, I think, like, I was one of the only people who, of course, like, I've always thought so, like, oh, this one is maybe good. I think this one is good. 1 second, I will quickly censor a few faces. Of course, like, the like faces that I censor are like basically like you cannot like even make them out, right? But I still censor them. Like I'd maybe over censor it, but like just to be like safe. I also don't want to be on pictures of other people, so I would censor myself too. The thing is, look, I think this is kind of the vibe, right? Like, the thing is also like a question of like, this is like something like a 3/4 perspective, right? And I think it's basically, I think for establishing shots, I tend to like always gravitate to really like horizontal, like frontal shots, right? So maybe that's a bad thing, right? The thing is, we want more pedestrian area, right? Like, censor this even more. And then like our characters would like stand like there, right? And then like they advertise, like, come to this place. Wait a second, I'm drawing over this. So like we need like this part is important, right? So like maybe I'll like mark it down with like this here, this kind of area. And it's also like here, right? But the thing is, I want to really show a crowd, right? So maybe it's like one of those areas that have like on the weekend, this is like open for pedestrians. So there could be a crowd that's like there, right? And then like they stand there and wave it or something. I also like really love the colors in this, right? Like the like okay. And like the shading in this, right? Like the like so funny and like really like retro police car, which is like just standard police cars in Japan, but like they look so retro in Europe, okay. And the Baskin Robbins, where I also never was, okay. And then if like, you would cut it like this, right? But is it still easily readable then? These like neon signs, okay. Good that I like took so many pictures in like nighttime. At nighttime. Okay, more pictures at nighttime. This is just a tall tower. What is this? Bathhouse. Oh, that's actually maybe too a great thing. Yeah, and like after I went to the bathhouse, people told me it's like a gathering spot for gay people, so that was funny. I totally did not know that. But it's like kind of like the area that is known for that, and I also didn't know that. But maybe that's why there was like an underwear shop, which was great. I was totally the intended audience. And Serendip says, yeah, people everywhere wear black in winter, but I love color. The gay energies review there. Yeah, exactly. Like, I went to a gym with a friend, and exactly, like, in the same building, there was, like, a gay store. It was really fun. I think it even had, like, furry comics. Okay. But I had, like, by the time so many furry comics that I didn't buy any there. But if you come at a time that where there's like no comic convention, then that would be totally the spot, I think. Okay, let's see. Then there was like a cute bakery with like grandmas. That was also nice. But I was just like too tired and needed to sit somewhere, so like I went in there and did like a cake. That was nice. Okay. Is there something else? No. I think that's basically it of the nighttime things. Oh. This picture is too blurry, but I think this is also kind of like an idea that I thought about, right? Like this is kind of the... One second. I think this is a great picture, and this is kind of the idea for the next scene, right? Basically, like, I guess like I will put a lot of like kind of personal experience into the comic, right? Like one of the experiences, people in sketchy downtown areas asking you if you like chest. Okay. Yeah, I think this is like... I can basically use it for the thumbnail. Yeah, right. I can use it for a thumbnail. So like, it's basically like... So I need a few of like these kind of areas, but with more people. Like downtown areas. Like I would also not like take a picture of like these weird like people that like ask you to come into the store, right? What is that anecdote? Oh, my anecdote of gay store? Or about the... Yeah, whatever. Anyways, look at this, right? Like you can technically walk there. Maybe like a bit like more open, but like this is like... They would advertise here, and then they would walk with you through this, right? And then you like are totally lost and sketchy. So don't follow people like that. Yeah. So I think let's order this again. We took some notes. What should we start with? Probably with... The thing is, what I'm thinking now, if I draw it like this, right? Maybe it's good that I draw it like this, but then it's like, why am I drawn to like the horizontal ones? Yeah, it was like a man, but I think like it's basically like intended like that, like, yeah, it's like weird like, that they would like get you into some weird like overpaying like hostess cafe thing, right? Or like bar where you like get like kind of like marked from your money or something. Like I was like, no, I'm fine, I have enough chest here, and then like flexing and stuff. So I will look for some like crowd pictures because I didn't take a picture of crowds. But I thought like I took like a picture when like walking through somewhere. But I don't like to take pictures of crowd. I mean like this is a crowd. Let's see. What was it again? Crowd. Turn. Yeah, the thing is also, I was so exhausted there that I kind of like did not like forget much, but like my mind was not totally there. Okay, let's see. There's a picture of a toast. Into a restaurant. Anyways. Let's try our best. We also need really straight lines, right? The thing is, like, with the like kind of like perspective rulers thing, I kind of don't understand how they work. And like I tried it, but I still didn't understand it. So let's try it once without it. And it should look a bit like sketchy anyways, right? We can even stretch it. Even more. Yeah, something like this, right? Maybe it's cheating if I copy it. Just try again. One straight line. I can draw straight lines. Straight line attack. Maybe I will just use the stabilizer. Maybe like this. No. This is not too bad. Whoops. Oops. Totally perfect, almost straight line. That's cut entirely. Okay. And then I think the study, maybe I'll do a draw over 1 second. Okay, 1 second. Also, is it fine to do? Yeah, it's fine, right? It's not like this is an anatomy, like landscape study comic. I think like even some comics just use like pictures, kind of. Maybe I can use this as like inspiration. Then like the guide him through there, right? So, let's see. We have this. Oh, also like after this, I will totally have chest workout. And then I will maybe mitigate power nap. Back bounce, I can do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ta-da. Yeah, right. And I feel it's a good thing, right? Because it's like one thing, it's like there was this trend sometime with kind of mixed media where they just like draw like furries over real life stuff, which I think is also kind of charming. And the other thing is, I think with comics, it's a longer thing, right? So I think you should pick your battles with it. So it's definitely like with like, I do like one background shot that's like the start that's like more detailed and then like less detailed stuff. And I'll also definitely have the background shots that have just like kind of like comical effects, and that's totally fine too. I think it's even like, if it's too detailed, it could take away from it. But I really like these like, what are they called? Like fences. Those I would definitely use. The tree is also nice, right? Of course, like, this was in January, so there are like no tree things. I'm not even sure how much of it you would see, right? We can just like draw. Like this. Not too uniform. Oh, which it would extend. More balanced. This is for me too symmetrical, so I would like to delete that one. Okay. Any artist who works under deadline kind of needs to be allowed to cheat here or there. Yeah, also like it's like, yeah. Same with like kind of like reusing poses from like old drawings, right? Like I did so many like interesting poses the last few months. I could totally see me like reusing one pose or something, or like even reusing a drawing and then going off from that. I think that's all fine. I think the only thing that's important is not giving up. Ta-da! But I'm talking like someone who like is totally like established, which I'm not. Right? So like for me it's like I can just talk like dumb stuff and it's like, what is he even talking about? But I think it's good to like not think too much about stuff, right? Like just do it. I think if I would think like, oh, this is hard to learn, or like, oh no, anatomy is hard to learn, and it's like, I can just like ignore that and just do it. And it's easy for me. Cannot draw lines. We can fix them later. At least my like wrist is really strong from all the wrist cards that I did. Ta-da! I'm not sure if that's helping. Continue here? I think so, right? Yeah. There's a car, so we don't see like how it's continuous, but basically like we can think of this when we like hide it again. We can just think of the logic and then finish it. We will not draw these round things. They're like too much information. Limitless. But yeah, I'm happy that like I got like one of the last. I think the last, at least like on my side, there are like different sites where you can book like the non-con hotels, right? But from the one where a friend also goes, I got one of the last ones with like non-smoking room. Like this is really tall. Of course, it's tinier than planned, but still. At least at the end of the comic. Okay, we'll do this. Here we'll just draw a line. It's because my not too bad, right? Okay. A bit. Yeah, but this is also a thing, right? With like background. I like it if it is still a tiny bit of sketchy feel. But I don't want it to be like too like thick outlines, because then it like looks like the Smurfs kind of. Okay, this is bad. Yeah, I feel like I should just like draw it in a like faster way. But I think, yeah, I will do like really like fast sketch lines now, but like I think it looks too dynamic to me. Like maybe it's like even like this angle is too distracting. Just like really fast, right? But yeah, maybe it's too distracting. Maybe it's fine if I just have like a kind of straight one. I mean, like I can understand like how this like fences work and stuff, right? It's just like a logic thing. Do you all like I know from the intro that he likes to draw backgrounds, but like, do you all other than that also like to draw backgrounds? And I love to draw clouds, right? But like I think like cityscapes or like anything human made, artificially made, I'm not good at, because it's like it needs perspective and lines. And lines are so hard. Like not round lines, of course, like muscle lines, like kind of pecs I can draw all day. Just a bit like this. Okay. And should I like up to my fly weight 200 kilo today? I think I will try that. Maybe then I will be so strong that I can fly to Japan and I don't have to pay a flight. Like a YTH. Any artist who works on that. Oh wait, I said that before. I kind of never draw backgrounds. Yeah, also valid, of course. What are things that I don't draw? I mean, except humans. And non-buff people. Yeah, only draw like really buff people. And like masked, like furries and masked man. That's also fine. Maybe monsters. You're gonna be so strong, you're gonna make you pay for Largash with the chest. Yes. I will need 2 seats. So bad, I cannot draw this here. An angle that's like bad for my tablet. Doesn't work at all. Doesn't matter. Test. Read. Okay. Our beloved vending machine. Okay, let's see how it looks. Ta-da! Dang, that looks kind of that it works. Looks better than I thought. This feels a bit like concave, but like other than that, I think it's even usable almost. It's like, I think they call it 3-point perspective, right? Which makes it kind of like imposing. Like I think it looks bigger in this things than it looks on the picture, kind of. Not bad, not bad. Not bad plan, okay. No, I have no idea. I just see that now that there's like the sign in the background. Okay, what else is there? I cannot really make out the things in the background here too much. The building like this, I think. Not sure what this part thing is. Okay. Yeah, it's like the 3-point perspective thing, right? Because like this one is kind of like horizontal and this is less horizontal. Something I should practice sometime too in detail, but like right now it's like kind of fine. Oh yeah, and for the comic I'm on the like 5th page, like I'm only like thumbnailing, right? But that's like kind of like a lot of figuring out. So, but I'm happy with the progress. So I think if I continue the next few days, I should be at the like main scene kind of location. And then I should have like all the locations down kind of. That's a nice thing. Maybe we can even draw the cars. Oh, that's another thing that I totally can do, right? Vehicles, cars. I'm so bad at all of them. Too much stabilization is annoying now, okay. The police cars and like the officers too, like the uniforms, they're like all really retro compared to here. I think that's a nice thing. Okay. I also like the variety here of like the cars, right? Like it's one police car, which is really this thing. There's like one it's like kind of like construction thing. Okay. It's Giant Obscuritas, welcome. Hello, and big and strong. Wait a second. Wait a second! I forgot the YouTube integration. I'm so sorry, YouTube chat. 1 second, YouTube chat. That was much too late. Okay. Wu-Peng is also there. Wait a second. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, everyone. 1 second. Kind of forgot the YouTube integration. Okay. Look, I can see all your comments now. Okay, let's see. I will look from the start. So, Wu-Peng-san, hello, welcome. EV, welcome. Kuturu-san, welcome. Teiso, welcome. Oh, this is Japan. Wait a second, I'm so sorry. I forgot all your comments. Then we have Yu-san, welcome. Teiso, welcome. Alfredo sauce, that sounds great. This is Japan. Oh, this is from my last trip in January, which was coincidentally when there was a furry convention and comic convention. Colorful lights, yes, most of the vlogs. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I totally should have checked it. I love it, keep it up. Thank you so much. Okay, basically, this is all traced, right? And I will not use the cars, but it's basically like I'm studying the cars now, like I'm studying anatomy, but I think cars are boring. I think muscles are fun. That's why I like working out. Like, you can like touch the muscles and then it's like, just like... Okay, wait a second. That's a weird noise. It was my biceps. Okay. Yeah, I think it's important to have extremely massive muscles because they are fun. Yeah, hello everyone that I missed. Oh, One Eternity, welcome. Hi, is this the Dairy Queen? This brownie monster, welcome. What is the Dairy Queen? Is this kind of like a... Oh, wait a second, I have like a button combination for it, but I think it opens like the Clip Studio Hub. 1 second. You can do it like this, right? Or like this. Welcome. This is the Dairy Queen. Welcome. Welcome. Okay. Yeah, I like put it on the button now, right? So I can like do anytime hello. Or like it's like my thoughts, right? Kevin Davis said I tried buying Super Chat, but I don't know it went through. I'm so sorry. I cannot see it here, but maybe it was a problem on my side. Should I do something? Anyways, Tell me what I should say, Kevin Davis, and I will say it in this voice, in my fourth voice. It is like, what should I do? But yeah. Let's get back here. So yeah, the thing is, I don't really know what this was. Was it Kibokuro? I have no idea. But okay. No, I have no idea. Anyways. With this now. Maybe I will delete cars and make it a pedestrian site, right? Happy Halloween, I can do that. Happy Halloween. Oh, 1 second. Okay, this is like... Maybe like this. Like, maybe I'm a vampire or something. Or like... a scary... aristocrat. Happy Halloween. From Plan. Let us eat so many pumpkins. My pecs will also be the size of pumpkins, or more. After I totally smash today's chest workout. Maybe I will do 100 kilo chest fly. Yeah, something like that. 1 second. Oops. You've got the perfect voice for spooky introductions. Right. You can also say like in Japanese. Minasan, 今日のホテル、ジムフのホテル戦争に、みんなが勝ちだったか俺は全部負けた。でも大丈夫。もうセーフだ。だから俺は駅前のホテルが予約が買ったから大丈夫。それと俺の友達の、応援してくれてるのことは俺はセーフだ。I'm safe. So I'm safe because my friends saved me, but I still did not get the code hotel. Also, all of the payments just went through at once, and now I'm the top chatter now with my bank account though. Oh, I'm so sorry. Maybe you can like kind of fight that or something. I'm not sure how it works. Or maybe it's a scam? No, you would not scam me, right? You have a Clippy profile pack. Yeah. But I think like you can like totally like tell it your payment provider like, oops, you didn't meant that, and then like it gets like charged back. Just be safe with that stuff, right? Like if something doesn't like load stuff. But you should be able to challenge that. Okay. Like just for the test. We want like a lot of people, right? It's like how do I draw crowds, right? Because like every time I see like I just want them to draw really funny, right? Like kind of like drawing like furry faces in it. Right? And does that read like crowds? And there too, right? Does it read like crowds? Ask you to draw a fox in the car. I can try that. Let's see. I'm not sure if we will use the foxes, the cars, but just as a practice, the thing is, wait a second, Japan is left side traffic, so they sit on the right side, right? So like, you can totally like make it like a trucker fox or something, with like having like his like hand dangling out there, like this kind of. And then like sitting, maybe he like watches out. Maybe like this. Why is this taking so long? Okay, this is the fox. Ta-da! Oh, Natalie Lopez, welcome. Come over. Great Japanese speaking plan. Thank you, Chetli Ortega Diaz. The thing is, I should probably improve my Japanese, right? But I kind of like stopped actively not practicing, right? Because like if you speak, you practice it, but like learning it, I should probably do more again, right? But like I can kind of survive with my limited Japanese, but that means I should learn it more too, right? How do you drop crowds? Then like a lot of like, wait a second. This is also a crowd, right? So maybe I can learn from that. It's just like heads, of course, like they have like furry heads, right? Furry heads, furry heads. Maybe they are not all like fox furries, but like something like that. And then like just have like some bases. And then like fill it up with color, maybe that works. See how that looks. Yeah. Also, of course, if you're in the area of I think that actually doesn't look too bad, right? This kind of shape. How can we like remember this shape? Oops. Also, I will use another, maybe this. This was on the screen. Oh, thank you so much. No. What am I doing wrong? Refer to multiple. All layers. That should totally work. Maybe because of this. No. Maybe because of this. Totally did not close these things. But yeah. Oh, also for JMOV I need an Attendo. A first attender still. And for JMOV I need a first Attendo and what else did I need? Oh, and totally gym buddies, right? So, because like in Japan, or like generally like for travel, right? Many gyms only have like memberships, where you need a membership. And not like many gyms have that, but like not all have some kind of like visitor pass, or kind of like pick one friend that can go there for one session. And not all gyms have that, right? And I think like in Japan, like I noticed like many gyms have like, oh, you can only go there if you like, there's like not a like one time visit a friend thing. So if you would like to have a private workout session with me, plan, I'm not licensed, then yeah, we can meet and hit the weights. And it doesn't matter what your, of course, like only with people that I can trust, right? But it doesn't matter what your experience level is. 俺と一緒にジムに行こう。ジムに行こう。Or something. Yeah. And I did it once with a friend in Japan. Japanese friend. It was really fun. And afterwards we went to the center, so it was like, basically like, I was totally pumped then. So basically, let's have workout and then center, because then you can have like after workout pump. Yes. Okay. So what do we learn from this? Basically, I will take a few notes too, right? Because like I think this would be a good idea, like how to draw crowds kind of. Or like how can we draw crowds? Because that will be in a few panels, right? It's kind of zigzag, right? Like then leg spaces less. And then I will try to draw one in like this kind of layer. Where's the layer? Let's see if we can do that. Maybe it has the same feeling kind of. So we draw first the bodies, which are all kind of the same. Then we draw. Maybe we can even draw like the standing thing here. Of course, like this is also a thing, right? They are standing and waiting. That's not the same as like walking. But still, if we do that, then the heads. Look like a crowd? Kind of, right? Not too bad. Kind of interesting. Maybe that's a useful skill. Walking crowd. I will use now like a picture that I did not take on my own. What should I do? Although I feel really I need sleep. Okay. Hmm. Walking, 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 walking. I want a way to like show it nicely, right? Like basically like really fast. What I did before would be like this kind of. But maybe this is better. Okay. How can they move? It's moving. Maybe it would like create some like shapes here. But like moving, I'm not sure. Then we do it here. Take the cars for now. Cars. 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 Where are the cars? Oh, there. Needs to be a raster layer. Okay. Still needs to get down here. Yes. Still look, I think, late in Japan, right? Let's see. With our knowledge of like doing like this kind of thing here. It's like smaller there and like more uniform, right? And there's like the like does this look like crowds? The stream has inspired me to draw. That's great. I think it looks like something, but it doesn't look like crowds. Let's just throw the other things in. Maybe it just needs some... color. Is it the original painting? Really blue thing, right? And this looks kind of like a vaporwave room. Destroy it like this. Orange. Wait, put this in the comic, will people be able to say where it is from? Maybe. It would also be funny though, right? And if it's like a public place like that, then it's like not like harmful or anything. Also draw this from the other side probably, but it's fine. So many like colorful things. This gray. Kind of gray. Kind of green. Kind of this color. So let's color this tree. Which color should we give it? Maybe that's too colorful. Because I'm always traveling in January, I will not know what the trees look like. But that's fine. At least the travel is cheaper there. I looked at the prices of the travel prices in like May, but in May it's like more expensive. And like the flight is more expensive, but also like the rest is more expensive, so like it adds up fast. I will make it a bit more subdued because it's like not totally like evening. It's evening, right? Maybe it even needs a different color here. That tree would not be in this color at this time of day. What should I do? Will also not be as dark, right? Maybe like this. Then the tree stem maybe like this. Light here. Kind of dark area. Maybe not that dark. Dark area. And really light was it? Kind of a lavender color. I like this color, even if it's like the okay. Then again, kind of red even. Behind it is really dark. Basically black. Maybe a bit bluish. Yeah, it looks fun. Oops. These are really dark, kind of. This too, and then this here is light. And then that did like light reflection things here. Red glow and soft. fun. Tada! Oder ist es ein bisschen blue hier? This is a bit reflected, right? So like reflected we could do with this. Yeah, I think it's fun. I'm not quite sure how to draw the crowds perfectly though, but if we can use some that's kind of interesting. Less color. Maybe it's fun if it has like a subdued color. Without? Without? The bright maybe. Moodier. Okay. Correction layer. It's good. But yeah, with the crowd I'm not sure, but yeah. I think walking crowd will be another thing. But I think it was a good kind of test for this. Can also try overlay. No, saturation. Saturation. Oops. Less saturation. This is also less saturation. This is more saturation. Oh, no problem, sir. I think I'm talking to myself a lot, but that's also fine. Dang, look at this vibranceness. Vibranceness. Look at this. The city is alive. I'm not sure. Basically, like saturation makes everything primary colors. Oh, but this is like exactly what happened to the light. Really funny. It's not the colors that I want. It looks kind of dull, I think. But yeah, anyways. I think I will leave it for now with that. And was a good practice. I think I got better with crowds a bit and basically just fiddling around. It was really fun and I think I will sleep now. Right, I need to have workouts in a bit. Biceps flex. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Dang, I'm repeating myself. And pec bounce. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I will train them right away. I think I will eat a banana and then I will have workout. But yeah, this is what we did today. Ta-da! It could be a Broadway or something. Looks great. I doodled you while you streamed. Thank you so much, and thank you for doodling me. So yeah, I will go now, and I need food. Yeah, workout. Do your best. Let's go. Let's all do the greatest workout. The greatest workout. Let's move some heavy weights. My pecs will get pumped. They will get pumped. Okay. Sorry, I got too excited there. I think for now we can rate Bruno Bear. A great workout. Thanks. The next question for the day. Will Blad have a new test fly workout record of lifetime? We will see. Yeah. Cyber Asia, welcome. Muscle Fox attack. I love the results, like stunning. Thank you so much. Thank you a lot. Yeah. I think like on the next trip that I will do, I will definitely take like weird pictures that I would normally think of with like angles that I need for comics, which is really fun, right? And I think like because it's like Japan and Tokyo, I think Tokyo is kind of like such a big city that it kind of makes it like really anonymous, which is nice, right? So I think like if you like draw like place where there's a lot of commotion in Tokyo, like people will recognize it, but it's totally not doxing anyone. And yeah, anyways, for now, see you all, and I will do my best at workout. Good night. Oh yes, me. Gute Nacht. Bye bye.